GBN, you're about to watch the 2014-2015 Essay Board candidates deliver their speeches.
Keep in mind how hard your fellow classmates worked on these speeches and the guts it took for them to run in the first place.
These are not easy to write and perform, so please be respectful.
And remember to vote for the candidates that you think will best lead GBN next year.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the speeches.
My name is Angela Bazianos, and I'm running to be one of your 2014-2015 Student Association Executive Board Vice Presidents. If you don't know me already, I am a very dedicated, passionate, and energetic person who will do anything to get the job done. Since the beginning of my freshman year, I have strived to be a leader and a positive role model for the entire student body. By being on Essay Board, I can continue to do just that and so much more. My experiences to date have prepared me to be a perfect addition to Essay Board. As an active member of Junior Class Board and president of Sicilian Choir, I have learned not only to be an effective leader, but also how to be a collaborator. Together with my fellow board members, I am working on planning what we hope to be one of the best senior proms ever. As a president of Sicilian Choir, I have also planned and coordinated several parties as well. In addition, my years of teaching dance has taught me how to have fun while still being an effective leader and strategic negotiator. Anyone who can keep a class of 5-year-old girls in fluffy pink tutus under control and help them perform flawlessly at their big show can handle anything Essay Board needs. My experiences will ensure that when it comes to planning assemblies and major events like Foodapalooza and Homecoming, I will know exactly what it takes to make these experiences the best times possible. My goal is to help every student truly embrace what it means to be a Spartan. I hope you will vote for me to be one of your Student Association Executive Board Vice Presidents. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Molly Blitt, and I'm running to be one of your 2014-2015 Student Association Executive Board Vice Presidents. First off, I know I can't backflip like Kara Cooper or body roll like Lorenzo Manalo. Instead, I will use my leadership skills to unite the student body with the administration. And isn't that what Essay Board is all about? As your vice president, it would be my mission to bring GBN students together. Whether it be for the canned food drive or the back-to-school dance, it's important that our events are both memorable for the students and beneficial to the community. One reason why GBN is such an amazing place is the promotion of 3 very different areas of achievement: academics, athletics, and extracurriculars. And no matter what your interests are, there's something for you to get involved in, and I have taken advantage of these opportunities. A big part of being a member of Essay Board is knowing how to work as a team. Being on the basketball, softball, and swim team, I'd say I have some experience working cohesively with others. As you may have heard, girls basketball had a rough season, being 3-24. Despite that, we continued to work hard, even if it meant putting on the hard hats and getting our hands a little dirty. But sports aren't all I'm involved in. I'm also a member of National Art Honor Society, working as an upcoming artist, specializing in very accurate self-portraits. Thus far at GBN, my most rewarding experience has been Junior Class Board. From float building to fundraising and planning prom, I know what it's like behind the scenes. It's not all fun and games, but that's only a small price to pay when you get to see your peers enjoy something you worked so hard to create. I know the commitment it takes to put on such a big event, and I'm willing to give up my free time to make your experience at GBN one to remember. I've also had leadership experience outside of school. 5 years ago, I started an annual food drive called Buy a Can, Fill the Van, in which my family and friends spend the day fundraising at sunset for the Northfield Food Pantry. Every year, we've exceeded our goal of filling my dad's Bears tailgating truck, a success only possible with a lot of planning. So although I don't have a crazy hidden talent like some of my peers, I do think my leadership skills will make me a promising candidate for Essay Board. Thank you, and vote Molly Blitt for VP.
Hi, I'm Jonah Blocker, and I'm running for Student Association Executive Board Vice President. It's great to see all your smiling faces. You all look like a camera. Now, some of you may be wondering, why am I running for Essay Board Vice President? I've gone to the school for 3 years, and I've seen 3 essay boards pass through this school, each doing an amazing job. I am running because I am dedicated, hardworking, and I love this school, and I want to make it an even better place. I want to help be part of planning assemblies and making school events. The reason I love this school so much is because there's so many people who do different things. Some people do sports, some people sing, some people do theater, and some people juggle. But one thing we all have in common is we love Glenbrook North. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've always been a crowd pleaser. I like to be silly and I like to mess around sometimes. but I can put all of this aside when I have to work hard. So yes, I am silly, but over the past 3 years, I've been involved in student board, drama, and cross country. Student board has taught me how to be a better leader and take charge. From drama, I've learned how to perform and speak my mind. And from cross country gave me asthma. One more thing I think I could bring to essay board is my creativity. In first grade, my teacher asked the class to write out instructions for how we would cook a turkey if we had one. What I wrote was, if I had a turkey, I wouldn't cook it. I would keep it as a pet, like a dog, and I would pet it and I would walk it. Now, this is the kind of creativity I would like to bring to essay board, except maybe involving less turkey. And I do mean maybe. So, if you like this school as much as I do, I hope that you vote for me, Jonah Blocker, so that together we can have an amazing year.
I'm Morgan Comfort, and I'm running to be Vice President of the Student Association Executive Board. Ever since I stepped foot into the halls of GBN on incoming freshman night and saw those 5 charismatic essay board members standing before me, I knew that one day I would want to be wearing one of those coveted green and gold rugby shirts. As I've looked up to past essay board members, I feel I share qualities with them that would make me a strong candidate for this position. Being part of the POMS team, I have learned hard work and dedication are 2 important qualities that fuel a good leader. Our team practices for hours each week to perfect a routine, and although we sometimes have our setbacks, we learn to work together to perform at our best. Another activity that has prepared me for essay board is speech team. Completely stepping out of my comfort zone, I learned to deliver an 8-minute-long speech while maintaining my composure in front of an audience. With the pressure on, if elected onto essay board, I will be able to act and push through it, much like my experiences on the speech team. Playing on the softball team has taught me to always be positive. When a teammate misses a grounder or strikes out, it is important to encourage them that they will get it next time. For me, though, the most rewarding activity I have been a part of is class board. I was a part of freshman board, elected sophomore class treasurer, and am currently co-president of the junior board. Class board has taught me to maintain my leadership skills and encourage school spirit. From making our homecoming float every year, to planning fun events like Pack the Place, to dressing up for school spirit days, I have always been involved. This year, I was even part of the all-girls IM basketball team, B3OD, that went undefeated in the regular season. All right, fine. We lost every game, but we were definitely the best-looking team out there. I would be a great member of essay board because I'm committed to this school. I am willing to stay late to decorate or collect hundreds of cans for the canned food drive. I want to help you get as much out of your GBN experience as I have. Vote for me, Morgan C.
Hi GBN, I'm Derek Goldstein, and I'm running to be your Student Association Executive Board Vice President. The reason I think I'm a good fit as a leader here at GBN is because of my loyalty to my school and its people, my hard work ethic, and my optimistic attitude. Volleyball has allowed me to channel all of these elements into a single place. As a player, I witnessed firsthand how rewarding hard work can be. As a teammate, I've experienced the strength that comes along with working together and working as a team. As a captain, I realized the significance of staying loyal to my squad and bringing out the best in all of us. If elected vice president, I would want to take these same qualities to the halls of GBN by spreading positivity and support among the students. Speaking of teams, nobody gets rowdy quite like me. Whether it's a football game on a Friday night or an early morning soccer game, you can expect to see me there. As for what I'll be wearing, there are no guarantees. What I can guarantee is that I'll be there with a big smile on my face, yelling "shake your booty" louder than anyone else. I believe the key to success is working together, and that is what I love to do. If elected vice president, I promise to be a strong leader you could depend on, as well as your teammate. Together, we will accomplish great things. Remember, vote D for VP.
Good morning, Spartans. My name is Nicole Harder, and I'm running to be your Student Association Executive Board Vice President. It's hard to believe we are already planning for next year, but that's how fast your high school years go by. One day, you're an incoming freshman, and the next, a graduating senior. So you want to make every day at Glenbrook North count. By the end of today, you will have seen many qualified candidates. So how will you know who to vote for? Remember, vote for the person who has the biggest heart and who will work harder for you. And that's me, Nicole Harder. Since the day I was born, I bounced with enthusiasm to be your essay board vice president. The enthusiasm blossomed into a loud, outgoing, spirited cheerleader. And today, GBN Pride. I love being a part of GBN, and I would like to build on the many strengths of the school and student body to help make the Spartan Nation better for next year. My commitment to you is to seek to hear your voice, because your individual voice does matter. Also, I want to bring together the desires of the student body as well as the visions of the faculty. Lastly, I'll have cake pops every Friday. Just kidding, I wanted to make sure you were listening. I believe that I can represent you well due to my leadership qualities and spirit for having fun. I've learned about time management, commitment, and prioritizing, which are all very important qualities a good leader should possess. The experience I gained from being on junior board, 3 years of varsity cheerleading, as well as attending the CSL Leadership Conference, taught me how to be an effective leader and role model. They have also prepared me to be your SA Board Vice President. The decision is in your hands, GBN. Remember, vote for the person who has the biggest heart for you. Vote Nicole Harder.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Irving, and I'm running to be your Student Association Executive Board Vice President. Many of you recognize me from all the JV bowling matches you've been to this season, but I'm here to tell you that I'm more than just a jock. For those of you who don't know me, I've been wearing shorts throughout this entire winter. I'm 6'1", the same height as President Barack Obama, and I'm the team captain of Chocolate Rain, an intramural dynasty that has lost in 3 straight championship games. As far as school involvement goes, I've recently brought home a gold medal for my outstanding work in DECA. I've been on the North Brick Tower not once, but twice in the last year. Outside of GBN, I'm a 2-time Habitat for Humanity participant, where I work to build affordable houses with my friends over the past 2 summers. Additionally, I was an MBJH Outdoor Ed counselor this past fall. I think you'll find that my hardworking and outgoing personality will be a great fit for SA Board next year. Putting that together with my experience in broadcasting, I feel that I'll be able to make strong contributions to videos, assemblies, and all the fundraising that goes along with SA Board. To my fellow juniors, our final year of GBN starts in just a few short months, but I'm ready to work hard and make it our best yet. And finally, one last message to all the underclassmen out there. This is America. Celebrate your freedom in this democracy by coming down to the SAC and voting. This includes seniors. It would mean a lot to all of us running for board. Thank you, and vote for Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Sun-Hyun Jung, but people call me Sean, and I would like to be your Student Executive Board Vice President. Many people have come up to ask me why I'm running for this position, and it's a fair question. Quite frankly, being a vice president is a big responsibility for me to take on. Have I run for student government before? No. The reason why I'm running for student government is because I want to help students have a better time at GBN. Whether it be having a great homecoming dance, raising money for a charity, or counting cans for the food drive, I want it to be a valuable experience for everyone involved. Now, I know that there are certain things I cannot change, like the horrendous parking jobs or these sub-zero temperatures that we've all had to endure. But I will put forth my very best effort to change our high school into a better place for all its students, whether they be football players or tuba players. When I first came over to America as a young little Asian boy who knew 3 words in English, yes, no, and toilet, I told myself that I would try my hardest no matter what and see what happens. Today I'm an active student at GBN, participating in organizations such as Key Club, competing in DECA, and playing varsity tennis. It's been incredibly rewarding for me to work with such capable people. As for student government, I'm going to do the same thing I did as a little boy, try my best. Whatever it may be that I'm faced with, I will try my hardest to make it the most fulfilling experience for you as a student and GBN as a community. Quite frankly, my job is quite easy once you think about it. I have the support of some of the best faculty members anyone could ask for, and a wonderfully talented and spirited student body. It will be an honor for me to serve you as the 2014 Vice President. Vote for me, and I'll promise to make your 4 years at GBN a good time. Thank you.
Hello, students, teachers, and Mr. Hoynes. My name is Brandon Koritz, and I want to be your next Student Association Executive Board Vice President. GBN is a place where strong leadership, school spirit, and Spartan pride inspire and motivate the entire school. I'm running for SA Board because I know that my experiences here at GBN make me the perfect candidate to take on that leadership role. As a young kid, I couldn't wait to be a part of the Spartan community. But as a 5'4" freshman B bench warmer, my attempt at Spartan basketball didn't really prove as successful as others here at GBN. So I had to make my mark on the school in other ways. As VP of my freshman class and now on junior board, I have planned homecoming activities, several fundraisers, and the upcoming prom. This hands-on student government experience would make me an effective essay board member right from the start. I've strengthened my role as a team player during my 2 years on varsity tennis. I've learned the importance of being a partner to one, but a valuable teammate to many. As Key Club co-president, I have learned to organize and communicate information for the largest club here at GBN. As sports editor for The Torch and next year's editor-in-chief, my organizational skills and dedication show that I'm willing and able to take on any task at hand, no matter how large or small. On Student Advisory Board, I share ideas with other students while strengthening my relationship with the administration. Over the years on SAB, you could say I've gained the full support of Dr. Prima. Finally, having been a part of this past comedy sportscast, I know I can make next year's assemblies both fun and exciting. Even more exciting than if Alfonso was to give away free Chipotle in the cafeteria. I hope you see that my leadership, skills, my experience, my energy, and my creativity make me the best candidate for the job. So don't forget to vote today for Brandon Koritz. But if you aren't planning to vote for me, then my bad. Voting's on Tuesday.
Hi, I'm Kylie Meixner, and I'm running for your Student Association Executive Board Vice President. There's a chance you don't recognize me, and actually, there's a huge possibility you may have looked right over my head in the halls. Standing at a whopping 4 feet 11 inches, I'm easy to miss, but I bet you've heard my laugh, or maybe I should say cackle. When being described, people usually say I'm outgoing, loud, and bubbly. I love interacting with all kinds of people, and I think that is why I would be a great addition to Essay Board. Most of you have probably seen me doing something silly, whether it's dancing at football games or tackling people with big warm hugs. I'm never shy or afraid to look stupid, so assemblies are sure to get comical with me on a microphone. On top of that, I'm very hardworking, and I know how to push myself to get the job done, whether it be staying late to finish decorating for homecoming or collecting as many cans for the canned food drive as possible. I will take on any task with my sense of determination and never-ending energy. Here at GBN, I've learned how to be a better leader through my active involvement with sports. Being on varsity soccer as a freshman, I learned more about leadership than I could have ever imagined. Having those upperclassmen guide me through not just soccer, but high school as a whole, is where I learned that being a leader means setting a good example for your peers to follow. The goal of a leader is to create more leaders, and that's what my teammates did for me. And in trying to recreate that for other people, it would be an honor to represent Glenbrook North with the skills I've learned through becoming a leader myself. I have loved how much GBN has taught me, and it would mean so much to me to end my high school career repaying this girl for all it has given me. If I were chosen to be a distinguished leader, I feel as if I would have no problem making a positive impact on our student body. I want everyone from freshmen to seniors to know that they play a huge role in our school's success, so we must continue to treat each other with respect and compassion. And with me leading the way, I'm confident that will be done. My enthusiasm for not only Glenbrook North, but life in general is unmatched. And in my final years as Spartan, I want to share that passion with all of you. So please, Glenbrook North, vote for me, Kylie Meixner, for your 2014-2015 Student Association Executive Board Vice President.
Hey GBN, I'm Kathleen Nolan, and I'm running for Student Association Executive Board Vice President this year. I decided to run after being intrigued since freshman year. After gaining experience as a leader, I knew I could do Essay Board. I can be a great leader for this school with both my serious and hardworking side, along with my fun side and vibrant personality. I stand out as a candidate because I'm involved in many different things, so I'm able to relate to many different people. All the activities I have been a part of have helped me grow as a person and as a leader. Color Guard introduced me to leading groups and taught me how to have self-motivation. Swim Team made me understand that even when it gets hard or frustrating, to keep pushing through. Water Polo made me more determined, and Ladies First helped me realize how important it is for a group to work together. I was also an Operation Snowball leader and am currently a member of National Art Honor Society. Leading Snowball helped me find myself as a leader, and National Art Honor Society helps bring out my creativity. I believe I can help the school by extending into the different parts of the school to promote spirit. These different parts of school may know me for either the girl who looks confused in math class, the girl who takes stunning selfies, or the girl with interesting Snapchat stories. Despite the silliness, I'm willing to work hard to make you have no choice but to enjoy your time at GBN.
Hey Spartans, my name is Lexi Uran. You might not recognize me without my camera because I'm usually behind it taking pictures, but I'm running for Student Association Executive Board Vice President. Ever since I was a freshman, I've been really focused on my school spirit and pride. It's safe to say that on any given dress-up day, you can spot me from across the hallway, decked out in green and gold, or whatever the theme may be, especially if it involves me getting to wear a cape. But when I'm not working on my photography, playing ukulele, or pretending to be Demi Lovato, I think a lot about Glenbrook North as a community and the things that the student body can do throughout the year to stay connected and spirited. On top of being a photobomb extraordinaire, I've been an active member of the Gay Straight Alliance my entire high school career, participate in Bridge to GBN, and am an Operations Snowball leader. These activities have granted me the opportunity to branch out at Glenbrook North and realize what a great variety of talent and intelligence we have at our school. I hope to use my experience with clubs, retreats, and school events for the benefit of the student body. I want to encourage those who might not usually go out on a Friday night to a football or basketball game to get up and do it, because it's going to be an awesome experience for you. It's also going to be supporting your peers. Being a snowball leader has been an extremely rewarding experience for me because it's given me the ability to impact other people's lives through presentations and group discussions. I've been able to show other students that the more you participate, the more confident and happy you're going to be. On top of this, I've also been working on our community coming together as a support system for students to feel comfortable and safe walking through the halls of GBN, knowing that there are people who care about you. I want to be able to extend my leadership experience to the rest of the school so that I can spread as much spirit and pride as possible while also reminding the student body that we actually have a lot in common and should always remember to bring out the best in each other. I believe that my ability to bring a crowd of people together and strong passion for Glenbrook North will lead me to be a successful SA Board Vice President. Vote Lexi Rand.
Hi, I'm Emily Scholl, and I'm running to be your 2014-2015 Student Association Executive Board Vice President. Simply put, I'm running for this position because I love GBN. But going into my freshman year, you could say I was pretty intimidated. I was scared about making new friends, having hard teachers in classes, and of course, getting lost. However, I was fortunate enough to enter the school as a member of the POMS team, which gave me an immediate level of comfort within GBN. But I do realize that many people don't always have a place that feels comfortable to them, and I want to change that. If I am elected to be vice president, I want to bring forth unity and that sense of spirit and Spartan pride that we sometimes forget to show during our busy days. I think that we all tend to get caught up in homework, our own activities, and our own social lives, and we forget about the amazing community that we have here at school together. It is truly amazing when we all come out to sporting events, dances, performing arts shows, and more, because it is a reminder of the support of our peers. When we all work together, we can accomplish great things, such as the canned food drive and the support at the TLS basketball game. High school is a time of having new experiences, making memories, and meeting new people. Throughout my time so far at GBN, I've made an effort to get involved in a variety of activities that expose me to different people. In addition to POMS, I'm a part of Orchesis, Relay for Life Committee, and Class Board. I've been a member of Class Board all 3 years so far at GBN, and I even had the opportunity to be the class secretary. Class Board has been a big part of my life and has exposed me to the leadership responsibilities and hard work that are a part of SA Board. I feel that I would be an effective leader for the school because I'm very organized, responsible, and an approachable person. And I know that if I'm elected, I will represent our student body as a whole. I will spread my spirit and love for the school so that others feel compelled to get involved, even those who normally might not. My goal is to make every student's high school experience the best that it can be by helping to plan great assemblies and events, making them feel comfortable, and spreading spirit and energy throughout the building. So if you vote for me, Emily Scholl, to be your 2014-2015 SA Board Vice President, I will use the passion that I have for GBN to make the next school year the best that it can be.
Hi, I'm Simone Schumann, and I want to add a few things to GBN. You see, GBN is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. We are all unique, but share the passion and determination that makes us Spartans. In fact, spirit and hard work are two driving forces at GBN, and are qualities I think I embody the most. Being a part of both marching band and pep band has been one of the most rewarding experiences. The bands have taught me about a lot of important qualities. It takes a lot of hard work memorizing your music and learning your sets at band camp, but it's one of the most rewarding things when you go to a contest or perform at a football game. With both bands, we are constantly cheering on the football or basketball teams, whether it be with us alone or the cheerleaders. That is how I know I've got what it takes to help run all the activities that come with SA Board. It takes a lot of hard work, but you have to be able to have fun and be silly at the same time. With that spirit and hard work, I would like to start a new activity for the spring. We would hold a mini charity drive with events for the entire school. One of these events could be a 24-hour dance marathon. For the entire day, we'd be dancing, having fun, working hard, and helping our community. I think we all know how good it feels when we come together and make a difference with the canned food drive, and how amazing it would feel to do again in the spring. On another note, I'd love to bring back the age-old classic, Green and Gold Fridays. With the GBN fight song playing all afternoon, we can bring back the power, class, and pride that Fridays entail. Thanks for listening, and vote Vice President for Simone Schumann, the girl who wants her chance at wearing a green and gold striped shirt.
Hi, my name is Taylor Schumann, and I'm running to be your 2014-2015 Student Association Executive Board Vice President. The first thing I thought about when I sat down to write this speech was food. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that being a Student Association Executive Board Vice President is a lot like baking a cake. Here's the recipe for the perfect essay board. First, you must add 1 cup of class board involvement. I've had the opportunity to serve as a member of the class boards since my freshman year, and I've loved every second of it. From float building to hallway decorating to Foodapalooza, I've done it all. Through this experience, I have learned many valuable lessons that I believe will provide me with a solid foundation to serve as Essay Board Vice President. My involvement with Class Board has taught me the importance of being open to others' ideas, as well as being able to communicate effectively. I am confident that my involvement in Class Board is one of the main ingredients to baking the perfect Essay Board cake. Next, you should add 2 tablespoons of leadership. As current board member for Relay for Life, I am working with my fellow peers to fundraise $100,000 by securing corporate sponsors and planning monthly events to raise awareness. Relay for Life has not only helped me to feel comfortable speaking in front of large groups of people, but also to organize events on a large scale, which I will have to do if elected to Essay Board. You also need 3 spoonfuls of school spirit. I love GBN. There's never a time you won't see me decked out in green and gold supporting our Spartans. Ever since I walked through the doors of GBN on my first day of freshman year, I could smell the school spirit, and I hope to continue this as a member of Essay Board. Finally, you need 4 hints of dedication. Although being a leader on both the girls' tennis team and the GBN Torch comes with a variety of challenges, I've remained dedicated over the years. Being on the tennis team since my freshman year and the Torch since my sophomore year, I've learned that hard work and dedication goes a long way. Both tennis and Torch have taught me how to be dedicated, and if elected, this will translate over to my work with Essay Board. Voting for me, Taylor Schumann, would be the icing on the cake, so let's make 2014-2015 a sweet school year, Spartans.
My name is Caroline Smith, and well, you probably know at least 10 other people with the name Smith. But you should vote for me for Vice President because I am not afraid to be different. I also have a passion for everything I do. I have a passion for finishing what I started. Freshman year, I trained for a few months and ran my first ever half marathon. Even though I may have ended the race puking on my mom, my passion for accomplishing my goal led me to cross the finish line. If I am elected, I'll be dedicated to our school and start projects by asking you for your opinions. I will also finish the project like a runner finishes the race, with pride and grace, but this time not as messy. I have a passion to lead this school in a way where every grade comes together through assemblies, charity work, and supporting each other as one Spartan. I have a passion for helping others. An example of this is how I'm starting a service project called the St. Thomas Project over spring break. As a member of the next Essay Board, I will harness my passion to help you, know you, and be your voice for our school. Mainly, I have a passion for GBN. I have a passion to learn from GBN teachers at every hour of the day. I have a passion for Torch, the GBN student-run newspaper, where I frequently spend hours after school. I have a passion for GBN athletics, such as track and volleyball. For GBN clubs. I have a passion for Prima. Right now, my passion is to raise our school spirit higher than any level you guys could reach on Flappy Bird. I have a passion for leadership. In the movie and GBN's upcoming musical, Legally Blonde, the character Reese Witherspoon said, "You must always have faith in people, but most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself." GBN Spartans, don't make me do the bend and snap. Have faith that I will lead this school through my passion and yours. I, Caroline Smith, would love to have your vote to be an Essay Board Vice President next year.
Hi, I'm Ryan Gulcher. Oh my God, Corey. Redo. Hi, I'm Corey Snetter, and I'm running to be one of your Student Association Executive Board Vice Presidents. I'm running for Vice President because I believe I have the leadership skills necessary to be a successful Essay Board member. I've had these skills for a long time. In preschool, my teacher told my mom that her little boy was definitely going to be quite the politician someday.
This was because I was able to offer everyone in my class something they couldn't refuse. Since it seemed to do the trick then, it only makes sense that I make the same offer now. Students of GBN, if you elect me Vice President, I promise to provide Play-Doh, share Legos, and take you all to Power Ranger Land. That's a promise, Dr. Prima. In all seriousness, I think my best leadership skill is that I set a great example. Word on the street is that I do gymnastics. Last year, I won the award for being most dedicated on the team. This was because I was the first one in the gym and the last one to leave every day, and I've always supported my teammates. I will certainly bring this work ethic to Essay Board, and hopefully by doing so, inspire my other Essay Board members to do the same. I want to make it clear that I am here for you, students of GBN. If you elect me Vice President, I will do my best to hear all of you out. Just ask Coach Purdy. He comes in twice a week just to talk about how he really feels under all that male bravado. In the past few years I've spent here at GBN, I have grown to feel comfortable outside of my comfort zone. You know, my uncle used to tell me this quote, "With great power comes great responsibility." Just think of me as your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. No, think of me as your friendly neighborhood Snyder-Man, who is there to save your 2014-2015 school year and make it a great one. So be my hero this time and vote for me, Corey Snyder, as your Essay Board Vice President, so I can be your hero all next year.
Howdy, I'm running for Essay Board President. My name is Ryan. Some people call me Tiger. There are 3 things that describe my life: the people I love, the country I love, and the Academy Awards. 2 years ago, my cousin dared me to watch every film ever nominated for Best Picture. And after 2 full school years and countless awkward interactions at the Northbrook Public Library, I watched all 512 films. Does something like this show mental insanity? Of course, but also determination? You betcha. This is the type of crazy determination I'd show as president of this school. At GBN, I've participated in many comedic things here, like V-Show, comedy sports, French class. Look, I'm no Steve Harvey, but I like to make people laugh, and I think it's the job of the president of GBN to make you laugh more than anything. Like the captain of a varsity soccer team, allow me to be the laughter captain of GBN. In my 3 years at GBN, I've always felt distance from my president, and I'm sure you have too. Allow me to bridge that distance with laughter and more public speaking. In regards to public speaking, every U.S. president has had his famous line. For Obama, it's, yes, we can, Obama. And yes, we can laugh more together. If you elect me, absolutely, yes, we can. For Reagan, his famous line, tear down this wall. And although there isn't an actual wall for us to tear down here, there's an invisible wall between the upper and lower classmen. And if we tear down that wall, we can have the rowdiest assemblies possible. Dr. Prima's big line, today is a wonderful day to be a Spartan. And he's right. As we graduate next year, Dr. Prima's graduating also. And as he boards the ship to retirement, allow me to be the laughter captain, and let's give him a great year with no regrets. It's laughter and determination that's going to make next year great. I'm no Steve Harvey, but if we tear down this wall, then yes, we can. And you can feel free to call me Tiger.
Hi, my name's Aaron Schmidt, and I'm running for Essay Board President. You know, some people say I'm the dark horse candidate. I don't know why. I don't even own a horse. If elected, you can be sure I will fight for justice and equality for our GBN student body. As a community, we have to look out for one another. Our school has gone through too much pain and loss, and even though we already do a great job of looking out for one another, there's always room for improvement. If elected, I would like to see a buddy program put in place, where each upperclassman is assigned a lowerclassman. These relationships will help provide a sense of security and community for our GBN student body. As president, I will fight for you. As president, I will make sure there is no student uncared for in our school. Other changes I'd like to see made in our school is crazier homecoming themes. Now, why hasn't there been a Daft Punk themed dance yet? The time is now, people. Also, No Shave November will be official. I am Jewish and have spent time in a Jewish learning club. I like to see more Hanukkah themes around Christmas time. In addition, I aim to make the already successful dodgeball tournament here at GBN even more of a hit by adding the Goblet of Fire to the winners. What sets me aside from the other candidate? Well, I can crack an egg with one hand. Whatever your mile time is, I can beat that on a skateboard. When I heard what Caribou Coffee did to GSA, I literally sprinted to Starbucks. Lyndon Johnson once said, "A president's hardest task is not to do what is right, but to know what is right." And that is the same approach I will bring to the presidential office here at Glenbrook North High School. My name is Aaron Schmidt, and I cannot wait to serve as your Glenbrook North president.
We hope you enjoyed that series of beautiful speeches.
Voting will be open all of today in the SAC.
We encourage all students to express their right to fill out a ballot.
And don't forget your student ID when you come vote.
Thanks for your time. And remember,
be positive, be proud, be a Spartan.